The head of the law firm representing three dancers suing Grammy-winning singer Lizzo said on Thursday that the women were ready to go to trial and excited to tell their story.
I'm not surprised that Lizzo denied the claims. Civil and criminal defendants deny allegations all the time. That's what judges and juries are for. So this case could have gone in any of two directions. And if Lizzo had apologized and come clean and tried to make amends, then maybe there would be some sort of resolution. But now that she's dug her heels in and she's denying that any of this happened, we are happy to present our case to a jury of our peers. They're not worried. Before we even filed this lawsuit, I told them of the very, very high likelihood that Lizzo would deny these allegations and the case would go all the way to trial. And I wanted to make sure that they were prepared for that real possibility. And here's someone that has a lot of fans and a media following. And the case has obviously gotten a lot of media attention, and they would be subject to that attention. So I really wanted to prepare them for the very real possibility that we would have to go the entire way. And they were all willing to do so, because this isn't the type of case that you're going to send a demand letter and expect a quick resolution. We're going to have to litigate, and we're prepared to do so and prove our case. We're not asking for any type of quick settlement or a handout.
The dancers filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles County Superior Court alleging harassment based on sex, religion, race, and disability. The singer created a hostile work environment by engaging in denigrating behavior and body shaming, the lawsuit says.
The lawsuit has really two broad categories of claims. The first is the sexual harassment, that Lizzo harassed her employees, created a sexually charged environment where employees were asked to participate in various acts of a sexual nature. They were asked about their virginity and sexual conduct. And sex acts were discussed, including oral sex and masturbation, things that are inappropriate for any workplace. The other category is really the broad category of different discrimination claims, including race discrimination, medical condition discrimination, and religious discrimination. And there's a couple counts of assault and false imprisonment related to one of the clients or plaintiffs.
Lizzo denied the claims, calling the accusations false and outrageous. Neama Rahmani, president of West Coast Employment Lawyers, the law firm representing the dancers, said that,
unfortunately, having practiced here in Los Angeles and Hollywood for more than 2 decades now, I can tell you that rich and powerful entertainers can sometimes treat people unfairly and unlawfully. And it started with the Me Too movement. It doesn't matter if it's a rich and powerful man. Sometimes it's a rich and powerful woman, and they think that the law doesn't apply to them because of who they are or because of their fame and stature. And these laws are intended to protect the little guy or the little girl from really a disparity in power. And that's what sexual harassment is intended to protect. There are people that have contacted us and want to be witnesses in the case. There are people that have contacted us and want to remain anonymous. There are people that have posted publicly and have said essentially, me too, I was mistreated by Lizzo, or I heard, the same inappropriate comments, or I was asked to do the same thing. So we're confident that when we go to trial, we present our case to a judge and jury, that these witnesses will support the allegations of our claim.
The singer, whose real name, Melissa Vivian Jefferson, said the allegations were made by 3 former employees who had been told their behavior was inappropriate and unprofessional before they left Lizzo's employment.
Well, they are indeed former employees. 2 of them were terminated, and one of them quit in the face of really inappropriate conduct. And, with respect to the pretext that they were acting inappropriately, that was the stated reason, as well as budget cuts for some of the complaints by management and ultimately their termination. We, of course, will argue that, there was harassing and discriminatory behavior that led to that termination, and really the constructive termination by the one employee who quit.
The plaintiffs, Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez, claimed they were coerced into touching nude performers at an Amsterdam strip club in late February.
So the next step in the case will be a responsive pleading by Lizzo's team. I expect them to file an answer denying these allegations based on her public statements and that of her lawyer. And then we begin the discovery process. Discovery really has two elements. The first is written discovery. So those are interrogatories, requests for admission, document requests, where the parties exchange questions that have to be answered under oath under penalty of perjury. And then there's depositions, which are recorded interviews under oath with a court reporter present under penalty of perjury. And then we set the case for trial. And there's going to be 12 jurors here in Los Angeles County that are going to decide, who's credible, who's telling the truth. And if our clients were indeed telling the truth, what an appropriate item of damages are. So that's really where the rubber hits the road and where our clients are going to be able to tell their story in a very public way. And they're excited to do so.
Rahmani said he was shocked when he heard the women's stories.
I was shocked. I've seen and heard a lot. I was a prosecutor for many years. I put more than 1,000 people in prison, and I've never seen any allegations like this. Really sort of inappropriate conduct, and we intend to prove that it happened, and really no one should be subject to it in any workplace environment. I was shocked.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you liked it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, feel free to leave your comments or suggestions in the comment section below. We appreciate your feedback and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
One more. You put us all to sleep. One more. I don't want to say that.